something like that.
Did you?
No, not the first time.
All right.
And
So you stop in Denver. And how many passengers are on board from Omaha to Denver?
okay, there's me, and I did not want to be there. Danny, this little kid named Jeremy, and Troy was there, and this other kid I don't know.
And plus the pilot.
Plus the pilot, and plus Larry, and plus the other guy. And the other guy was sitting up with the pilot.
So how many total people are on that plane, including
There's
the pilot?
two. There's the pilot, the guy from the French Cafe, Larry, Jeremy, okay, me, Troy, Dan King. I think that's it. And there's one kid I didn't know sitting in the back. So I went 2, 2, 2, and the two guys up there.
So you're talking about 8.
Yes.
8.
There were 6 chairs that we could.
Plus the pilot, co-pilot.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
you total for 8 people.
Well, yeah, but
Right.
there were 6 passengers that could sit on
Right.
it.
So that must have been a twin engine.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about planes.
How many motors did it have?
I don't know.
Where did the plane depart from?
Omaha,
Where in Omaha?
Sky Harbor.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was Sky Harbor.
Okay. All right. Did you take any excess baggage?
No,
Okay. Anybody take anything?
not that I know
All
of.
right. What was the purpose of the trip?
The purpose of the trip, I have no idea. I went, and I did not want to go.
Okay.
We lost that little boy that I don't know.
Okay. Give me the ages of the kids involved, including yourself.
Give you the what?
How old were you when you took that flight?
It was 1984, I was 15.
Okay. And the age of some of the other kids?
Troy was 17, Danny was 13. This little boy that did not return with us was, he couldn't have been more than 12, 13.
Where were their parents?
He did not return, and I had never seen him before or anything.
But okay. So the boy got off the plane in Denver?
No, he got off when we went to California.
Okay, let's go back. See, you land in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in Denver? Anything?
No, we stopped.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't know anything about planes.
Okay.
And we'd been drinking, and when you drink and you're that high up and you're in that little plane,
Yeah, I know.
I was totally bombed.
Okay. So no one left the airport.
I don't think so. Like I said, this one I'm not totally and completely sure about, because I was sober when we went through the North Platte because we needed to get more gas.
Did you stop in North Platte?
Not this time, but on another
All
one
right,
we did.
let's just keep with this
Okay.
flight. Was the boy white or black?
He was white.
Were all the kids white or black?
There were, Danny's white. They're all white,
Okay.
except for Larry King.
Okay.
He's black.
So we got 7 whites and 1 black.
Mm-hmm.
So you stop at the Denver airport.
Mm-hmm.
We've ever on.
This trip seemed to take forever. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't stop in
All right.
wherever.
All right.
I knew that we ended up in California in a smaller airport. It was not LAX. It was not any major airport.
All right. So now you get to LAX.
Mm-hmm.
Same day?
This whole thing, God, took us hours. A good 6 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
6, 7 hours. It took a long time. It wasn't just a little hop like a 4-hour jet plane.
Okay, so you get to LAX, or you get to California, you land in a small airport in Los Angeles.
Right. Larry King and this boy get out. Okay. Larry King and the boy get out.
You guys are still in the plane?
We're still in the plane. Okay.
Did Larry tell you to stay in the plane?
Yes. Okay. We stayed in the plane. They got out.
Who got out?
Larry King and the boy got out. We went to another airport, and we're still got the French Cafe guy with us.
Okay.
Okay. We get out of there, and finally this time we get to get out. Okay. We go. This time Danny stays, and Danny and I both stay at this hotel. The French Cafe guy and Troy leave, and they're gone. And Troy never told me where they went. He wouldn't talk to me about it. We came, 2 guys came to the hotel room, I don't know who they are.
Where did you stay?
We stayed, it was one of those hotel rooms, I believe it was an Embassy Suites, maybe a Resident Inn type thing. It was one of those where it's like a little apartment house, but it's a hotel.
Do you remember what town?
No, I never knew the town.
Okay.
But I know it was in California.
Did you ever think to ask? I mean,
I think I did.
Did you ever curious where you end up?
I was scared to death. I didn't want to talk because Jeff had taken one of these.
Who asked you to go on this trip?
Larry had told me, Larry King had told me that I'm going.
Okay, and what was your purpose for going this trip?
I believe it was for sex. These two guys came, and one of them had Danny and the other one had me. And after they had been gone...
White or black?
They were both white, and they were both businessmen, and they knew each other.
Did they give you any money?
No. Did not give us any money. Nothing. Nothing. They came to the door, you know...
You're both staying in the same room?
Right.
In the same, okay.
Right. It's a home...
Yeah, I know what it is.
And about an hour after they left...
They take each of you in a separate room?
Mm-hmm.
Did they swap?
No. No.
Was there any kind of conversation, I'm going to take you or take the boy?
They, I don't know if what had been arranged beforehand or what was going on, but he's about 45, white, snow white hair, but he's kind of young looking, but he has white, gray, snow white hair. He had an okay build, and the guy that wanted to date, and he knew that the girl was for him. And he was really weird.
What did he do to you? Tie you up?
No. He wanted to have anal sex.
Okay.
He wanted to hurt me. After,
Did he hurt you?
yeah, he did.
Did he use some kind of sex toys?
No. He,
Did he have anal sex with you?
yes. After he did, he wanted me to perform oral sex, and I wouldn't. And he slapped me, threw me, until I said, yeah, I would. He took out a knife and he said he was going to cut my nipples off, my breasts off, if I didn't.
Did you scream at all?
Who's going to help me?
Okay, I just want to know if the other boy had heard you.
I don't know if he did or not. I was crying.
Okay. Could you hear the other boy in the other room?
No.
Okay.
I was scared to death.
I understand.
I didn't know this person. I was in a town and I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know if he was going to kill me. I mean, I'd been left there.
Now, Larry's not here now.
Nobody's there. Just me and this guy I don't even know, and there's nobody even waiting outside the car for me or nothing.
And then who's the boy that's in the hotel?
Danny King.
Danny King. And how old roughly?
He's 13.
13. Okay. Did you spend the night with these people?
After I did what he wanted, no, they left.
So they were with you a couple hours?
They were a good 5, 6 hours.
Oh, one time.
And it was horrible.
When they left, what was the condition of Danny?
Danny wouldn't come out of the room for a while. And finally he let me in, and he was really mad. We were both pretty upset. We want to take a shower so we can wash off. And we didn't know if they'd come back and hurt us again. And we didn't want to fall asleep in case they snuck back. And it was pretty scary.
So you spent one night there?
Yeah.
And then the next day, who picked you up?
Troy and the guy from the French cafe came back, and Troy kept apologizing and saying, "Oh, Alisha, I'm real sorry."
Yeah.
And nobody ever said anything.
When did you see Larry King again?
When we went back to that same airport, and this time I wasn't drunk. And this time on the way back, we fueled up in we went from California to Las Vegas, and I believe it was a fuel up in Las Vegas. And from Las Vegas we went to Denver, and from Denver I believe it was the Lincoln Airport that we went to, and then from there we flew back.
Do you remember any of the FBOs that you landed on to take on fuel? In other words, on the airports, they're called FBOs. They service airplanes and fuel them and that. Do you remember?
You mean those truck things?
Do you remember any of the businesses? Like Sky Harbor is an FBO.
I remember when we were coming back, the place that, because we didn't get back into Omaha until late that night. I mean, this is a long little trip. They had the, it was a Sunday, and so they had to call somebody out there. I mean, it was one of those places I remember, vaguely I remember them really pissed off because somebody wasn't out there, so we got delayed like 45 minutes to wait for somebody to come out there and fuel it up, and they were pretty mad. And that was a real small little airport. I was, after that, I didn't want to talk to anybody.
So you went out, again, when did you go out this trip?
This
Did you receive any money or
I didn't receive a thing.
How about, did any of the other kids get anything?
Not that I know of.
Who would you say said they were sorry?
Troy did.
And when did he tell you that?
When he came back to the hotel room.
So he knew what happened, didn't he?
Yeah, he knew.
Were you mad at him?
I just wanted somebody I knew that wasn't going to hurt me, and he'd never hurt me.
And I forgot, how old was Troy?
He's 2 years older than me. In 1984, I was 15. He was 17.
Okay. What was the name of the little boy that just made a one-way?
I have no idea.
I mean, first name?
I think it was Aaron.
No one knows anything about that boy.
I had never seen him before, and I've never seen him since. Like that other one. The other one just had a curtain up. And this one, it's like a room that they have up there. There's more than just a curtain. It's like a partition door type thing. And we went to Kansas City first. And from there, we flew
That paper that I'm showing you, is that the flight maybe you might have been on?
very possible.
Okay, that wasn't